Girl Show. This is the place where pretty girls get together and talk about pretty girl things. We have today from her yoga gymnasium and slash doggy daycare center. It's Monica Lopez. Hello, Monica.
Hello.
Uh, from the swamps of New Jersey. Here she is, author Vicky Whisker Biscuit.
Hi.
And of course, the very Mary Jane, you're putting lipstick on during the show. How silly. We have wow, look at the four pretty girls here today.
Hello.
Avocado. We're waiting for hold on a second.
I'm here.
Hello, Hollywood Harry.
Hi, guys.
Let's do another avocado.
Say what?
Avocado.
What was that?
This is what we do when someone says avocado. I've never said it, though, Mary Jane. I don't think I've ever said it.
You're not allowed to. Only Don does.
Oh, gotcha.
And to tell you the truth, you don't deserve it because you still do this as avocado. Notice how straight my arms are?
I like your shirt today.
Everybody
That's nice.
looks. Thank you.
I like that song.
What?
You know, the Big Dick Energy song.
I don't know it.
Is it in your book?
No, it's that one that's like Big Dick Energy. I forget the other words.
Shirt today. I told you I liked her, Don.
I like you too, Hollywood Harry.
We're having a little bit of soup right now. Sorry, guys. Didn't have any dinner.
Jack Icano is in here. Hello, Jack.
Hello, Jack.
Jack's gonna be going to Hawaii soon.
Why?
Lucky.
Yeah.
Harrison has a tournament over there.
Wow.
Yeah,
Travel baseball.
baseball. Yep.
Wow, God bless him.
Really?
Pretty good, huh, Don?
I'd say better than pretty good. Is it because
When you were a kid, you didn't get any offers to go to Hawaii, did you? For
No, I
play
did not.
baseball? Me neither. Me neither.
I think plane tickets are more efficient and cheaper and more reasonable than like.
I went to Cambridge, Ontario, though.
Oh,
doggy!
Hello. Oh, doggy needs love.
Hi, Mojo.
Oh,
Hello. Hi, Harry.
Hi.
All right, let's get
Gee. Oh, you're getting it.
Yeah, I think he wants to go outside. Let me open the door for him.
somebody
Is
wants
that
to go
okay?
outside.
He has to use the bathroom. He has to go pee. You want to
Right.
go?
Oh no, he's just lovey.
Let that happen then. Let her go. Let him go pee.
Outside? You gotta go outside? Come here. Come here. Puppy.
Is it me, Mary Jane, or have we not really heard from Quinn in about 2 weeks?
Yeah, I don't know what his problem is.
Mm-hmm.
Do we need him to come on and answer for himself?
Well, I'd just like to make sure he's okay because I think he's a nice guy.
Don, do we need Quinn to answer for his behavior?
Yes.
Okay, let me
By
go
the
ahead and
way,
make that
I
happen.
meant to say, Vicky, what a lovely background you have there. What is that?
Oh, thanks. Does anybody know what kind of flower this is?
Is that a lilac?
It is. They smell
Vicky,
really good.
nice.
I think it's a lilac.
That's a lilac, all right. You got those out in Hollywood?
The official flower of Michigan.
No, that's not true.
Oh.
Let's the apple blossom is the official flower of Michigan.
Oh, yeah?
If you want to know the fucking truth.
I want to
The
double
New
check.
Jersey flower is a
Go
violet.
ahead. Double check on it. I could be wrong, and I'll admit that I'm wrong. Oh, look at this guy, kitty!
I got my.
Oh, there's a
I
cookie.
got you
You
now.
got us a cookie.
Pet day.
I'm in, I think.
We say hi to
Oh.
Marianne Peterson in the chat. Hello,
Old
Marianne
man,
Peterson.
old man G. Hi.
Hey, Harry, how are you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's Old Man G, the best moderator in the business. I was talking to Old Man G right before the show,
Mhm.
and Old Man G told me not to say anything on the air, but I don't keep any. Last night in West Virginia, Old Man G killed someone and left him to die.
Mm.
Well, I mean, they looked at me funny, you know.
Okay, let's get to Mary Jane's six-pack. This is where there's 6 games that we will pick. And by the way, last week I would like to congratulate one Old Man G who dominated and won the entire
Week.
entire week, right?
Nice job, old man G.
Thank you, thank you.
He
Wow.
went
Also, by the way,
4 and
go ahead.
2. 4 and
4 and
2. It's so funny. The week before, Harry was bragging how his 3 and 3 record took him to the top of the list. This week, it just tied him with Jack.
And
Go ahead. What were you saying?
I just want to point out too, a couple weeks ago, I picked Shooter Sanders going to Cleveland. I called her on the show the night before.
Yeah, remember I said that to you the other day, Don? I said
Yes, you
that.
did.
Old man
Yes,
G
you
called
did.
it. Called it.
Yeah, so
I would say this on the congratulations part, that I think it's due to Hollywood Harry, who finally got over 500 for the year. He's now 43 and 41.
That's what I do. I inspire people.
Yeah, well, a lot of people in your position, since you make a living predicting games, might have a little bit better than a 500 record. Well, you
My lovely wife Angie's shaking her head. Yes.
Yeah, she has to. Hello, Angie. How are you, Angie?
Yeah.
Good, dear.
Hello,
eating.
hello, Angie.
I'm eating.
She's eating.
We're about to watch one of Mojo Yoga's dogs pee because she wouldn't let it
Yeah.
out.
Mhm.
Come here. Come here. Want to go outside? Go.
Hello, I've heard I've been summoned.
Oh my.
That's
All right,
Quinn.
Gwen.
Okay.
Hey everyone, how's it going?
Quinn,
Gwen.
you're not going to be allowed to stay on the Pretty Girl Show because you're not a pretty girl.
Yeah, I was confused as why I was called. What's up?
Okay. Hollywood Harry asked about you, and what were you saying, Harry?
I was a little worried about you, Gwen, since we really didn't hear from you in the past 2 weeks. So I want to make sure you're okay.
Oh yeah, I'm okay. Thank you so much for asking, Harry. I've been pretty good.
I
Good,
think
buddy,
he was
good.
more concerned how you hadn't retweeted his tweets and things.
Yeah,
No.
you haven't liked or retweeted his things. That's why you're
Oh, shit.
selling. That's why he thought there was something wrong
in
with
the
you.
fall when football comes around, Gwen, I should be doing those Bet Online videos again. So hopefully I am, so we can do those.
All right, send me anything, and when I see it, I retweet. I try to retweet it every time I see it.
Yeah, you're the man. I tell Mary Jane that you are the man.
Thank you so much, Harry.
All right, see you later, Quinn.
All right,
You spent too much
see you
time
later.
on
Bye,
here.
everyone.
Bye.
Gwen,
Bye.
All right,
the most underrated letter in the alphabet, Q.
I agree.
All right, get off.
I'm trying. 1 sec.
Get
I'm on my
off.
phone. I'm not used to the phone. All right, peace.
Bye.
You're still there.
It's not letting me.
Okay,
Touch it.
turn off your phone.
Touch it
Turn
till
off
it
your
says
phone.
All right.
end.
Hey,
Touch
there
it
we
till
go,
it
leave.
says end or
All right,
restart
see you
it.
guys.
Turn off your phone.
You rule,
Robert
Gwen.
William Aberfaya.
Hey, Harry.
Yep.
Don't ask for him again. Okay, let's go to the Mary Jane six-pack here. This is where we pick
Hello.
6 games, and as I said before, Harry is finally over 500 for the year by 2 games. Okay, First game. These 3 games will be on Saturday. We've got the Boston Celtics, New York Knicks. Let's go to Mary Jane. Do you want the point spread?
No, thank you. But is that basketball?
It is NBA basketball, yes.
So we've got Boston versus New York, right?
Yes.
Boston Celtics, New York Knicks.
Ooh.
Second round of the NBA playoffs. round
Second
two.
round of the playoffs. But weren't the Knicks playing the Lakers before?
Knicks
were
are
playing the
playing
Pistons.
Oh.
Don't bring
And the
that
Knicks seem pretty good this year, though, right?
Yep.
And the Celtics don't have Larry Bird anymore.
up.
I think he's out this week.
He's definitely not going to be playing.
I'll say Knicks.
Knicks, okay.
I don't
Mhm.
like them, but I'll say that for this.
All right.
Okay, let's go to Monica Lopez.
I'm gonna go with Boston.
Ooh.
With Boston?
Vicky Whisker Biscuit, the author of the book B is for Blumpkin. Could you hold that up? How are
I
those
even have
things-
the Blumpkin shirt.
How are those? Oh, you're wearing the shirt?
Yeah.
How much are the shirts?
You know, I had this made on one of those websites where you could pick anything you draw or do. It was like $30.
Yeah, can I tell you this? I'm not spending $30 for your fucking
I
t-shirt.
know. I wouldn't spend $30 on a t-shirt again, but I had to do it for celebrations.
All right, so right now we're picking between the New York Knicks and the Boston Celtics. Who do you like in this game?
I like the Knicks. That's my nephew's favorite team, and he's real into basketball all of a sudden. It's really precious. So go Knicks.
Okay, let's go to Hollywood Harry, who finally made over 50% for the year. Congratulations.
What's the line?
The line
Oh,
is
he's got to cheat with these numbers and stuff.
Boston negative 5.5.
Well, I will say this. Knicks did take both games in Boston. They came from 20 points behind to win both of them. Now they're home. I don't know. I see the same scenario play out as it did tonight in the Cavs Pacers. Pacers took 2 from Cleveland and now had nothing left in the tank in game 3. I think the Knicks are going to fizzle out here. I'm going to take Boston. And by the way, Don, for a second round game, and oh man, G, guess what the cheapest ticket for tomorrow's 3:30 Eastern start is in the Madison Square Garden? What's the cheapest ticket going for?
Oh God.
$20.
I'd like to guess
Yeah, Angie says 300. Go ahead, Mary Jane.
1,500.
Okay.
$20.
Vicky?
$20.
Maybe like 400.
Ooh, Mojo,
Cheapest ticket?
cheapest ticket.
I meant to say 1,200, by the way. I meant to say 1,200, not 20.
What's Mojo say?
I mean, the cheapest ticket for
The Knicks and Celtics tomorrow.
about 5,000. I don't know.
Okay, what
And what-
about you, old man G?
I was gonna say 4,500, but I'll go 4,000.
No.
4,000.
cheapest
Wait a minute,
ticket-
hold on. Before
Yeah.
you do that, you want to get Quinn and his fucking guess? You want to ruin the show again?
I love Quinn.
Okay, so what was the actual
You want me to
total?
dial him up?
No.
No, it's okay. $611.
Oh,
Hey, the Knicks are
nosebleeds?
playing.
Oh,
Hey,
wow.
the Knicks are playing here.
So if we were playing The Price is Right, Vicky would have won.
I'm really good at prices right.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
What
Honey,
did
watch
you- what
this.
did you
Watch this,
say?
Don. Don, watch this. Honey, how good am I at Wheel of Fortune?
Amazing.
Thank you.
He needs
I
to
love
go
Wheel of
on.
Fortune.
Why don't
Don
you try
should
to
hook
go
us
on?
up.
Why don't you
Don's
try
got
to-
connections.
I don't have any connections.
Oh, you do.
No. If you wanted seats at the Comedy Store, I could help you out.
I don't want those right now.
Who hosted the prices right now?
Drew Carey.
Drew Carey.
You
guy
probably
from
just
Whose
go on a
Line Is It?
website to get on it. Can't you just like go submit yourself?
Yes,
Mhm.
you should do that. That would be absolutely wonderful.
Is it
Yeah.
an ABC show or another network?
It's not. It's an independent.
Yeah.
Is it in Hollywood?
Yeah,
Yeah.
All right.
They filmed that in Burbank, Don, or where?
I don't know. I've never been there.
I was on The
they-
Price is Right in Atlantic City, and Jerry Springer was the host, and I gave him a big hug, and I got to bid on a karaoke machine.
Did you win?
No.
Uh,
Oh, no.
Some
oh,
other
you won
dudes
here
did.
on the Pretty Girl Show, though.
Yeah, it was cool. I got to hug Jerry Springer. I feel like I won.
Was
By the way,
ex-mayor of
Vicky.
Cincinnati.
Vicky,
Yeah. Yeah.
you're wearing pants, aren't you?
No.
Uh,
Just shorts. Just shorts.
Oh, I thought you weren't wearing anything. Okay,
I
here we
know.
go.
Vicky,
No.
Vicky.
It looks like, by the way, Jack picked the Knicks.
Oh, Jack Nix. Okay,
Big Knicks energy.
Okay, so
Honey,
let's
piece
go
of-
here.
honey.
Another tomorrow NBA game. We've
I got
Wait, who'd Old Man G take?
Oh, I'm sorry. Who'd you take, old man G?
I think the Knicks have the momentum, and it's the big game, big opening game there, man. But I don't think they're going to go up 3-0 on the Celtics. I think that the Celtics are going to win this one.
Okay.
We have info for on-camera audiences from Hi-Fi Protege if you'd like to read more about it. And Sean Morton says he's here, and he says, "Pretty girls, let's go. Hello, all, and hello to you."
Hello, Sean Morton. Hello, hello.
And just an FYI too, it's our 4th year anniversary of being an affiliate on Twitch, which is
Wow.
pretty cool. So yeah,
Where's Warlock Wolf?
he might be here in a little bit. Usually,
Okay.
I believe he's in the UK possibly, so he gets
Oh
here
my.
after work. So he should be here maybe
Okay,
after the
in our
turn of the hour.
second game from tomorrow, Saturday, we've got the Minnesota Timberwolves and the Golden State Warriors. Mary Jane, do you want the point spread?
No, thank you.
Okay, who do you like in
This
this
is
game?
really stressful considering it seems like you're repeating games and teams.
It's the playoffs. They play 7-game series, best of 7.
Wow.
Hmm.
Thank you for that info, old man G, but all I
problem.
heard was blah 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 blah.
Mhm.
Golden State.
I'm hoping Golden State. Let's go to Monica Lopez and her yoga gym / doggy daycare center. Who do you have in the
And I know,
Minnesota
I know
Timberwolves?
well, I know Steph's not playing, so he's got that injury, and I want the Warriors to win, but I know they're not going to win. I'm going to go to Minnesota. Minnesota. I know. I want the Warriors to win, but I don't think they're going to win.
You think Minnesota? Let's go over to
Yeah.
Vicky Whisker Biscuit, who's in a bed of lilacs right now and not wearing any pants.
So it's the Warriors or the Timberwolves.
Yes.
I think it's going to be a tie.
Is that your
No,
final answer?
I don't think
And
it's
then it goes
allowed to
into
be.
overtime, and then I think the Warriors.
The Warriors are going to win.
Hmm.
Yeah.
All she just gets credit for the Warriors.
Yeah.
But if it does get into, if it does go into overtime, and the Warriors win, guess who's going home with a new car?
Drew Carey.
Oh,
I-
okay.
New car.
I just wrote by next to your Vicky, right next to your pick. I wrote, and Vicky says overtime.
Yes. Thank you.
And can I just
Okay.
say that Warlock Wolf just showed up and says, "Hey, chat and pretty girls, almost done with work." So he's here.
Warlock.
Harry was asking about you.
Okay,
Good.
Harry. What are
Um,
you liking this?
I'll tell you what.
By the way,
Oh,
we're
Golden-
in overtime with Denver and Oklahoma City.
Oh, is it? What's the score?
Right now it's 102 to 102,
And it's overtime.
and it's
Mhm.
overtime.
It's a tie.
Boy, I might not even get my open. I need over 232 and a half points.
I don't think. Well, you never know.
Um,
Denver just went ahead by 2.
I think Golden State puts up a better performance. What is it, +5?
5.5.
Okay. I'm going to take Golden State because I think Jimmy Butler plays a lot better, even though Curry's out tomorrow. I'll take Golden State.
Okay. Jack says the Timberwolves.
Jack.
What do they say out there in West Virginia?
I think the Jimmy Butler will buy them this game, and I think the Warriors will win this
Wow.
one.
All right.
Denver just hit a 3, up 107 to 102.
How much time?
3:48.
Oh, man.
Oh, I thought for a second there Jokic blew it. He had the
I need
rebound.
2:33. And Denver's winning?
Denver's winning by 5.
Oh,
And let's see what happened here. There's a foul of some kind.
I'd like to catch up with the chat. Pooter said, "Is Hollywood Harry ever going to tell us how much those tickets were?" It was 600 and something.
615, right?
I said 611.
611.
And Greg Riley says, "Hello from San Diego." Hello, Greg Riley.
Oh, Greg, right.
Hi,
Ew.
Greg Riley.
What's up, GR?
Oh, and he says, "Dawn is a really pretty girl."
Oh, thank you.
Oh, wait a minute.
No, you know what? You know what's nice? I would say I'm here with 3 other pretty girls, and yet the first person mentioned is me. Thank you, Greg Riley. All right, did everybody do the Timberwolves and Warriors?
We did.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's go to our next game. You ready, Mary Jane?
Okay.
Okay. Oklahoma City Thunder versus Denver Nuggets. Right now, Oklahoma City is trailing by 7 with 3:02 left in the overtime.
Oh,
Is that mascot a thunder beam or bolt? A
yeah.
thunder-
Lightning bolt, like in a cloud or something, right, Harry?
Yeah.
Okay. So if those two were in a fight, a nugget and a thunderbolt, it's kind of tough to say who would win. But does something exist if no one witnesses it? No. So I think we need to go to thunder because the lightning storm would probably keep people from going and picking up nuggets of gold.
So you're saying
Nailed
the
it.
Thunder.
Nailed it.
You're
She
saying the
nailed it.
Thunder then?
Yeah.
She
All
nailed
right,
it,
let's
Don.
go to Monica Lopez.
Oh, okay. Oh boy. I'm looking at my little stats here. I'll wrote notes over here too as well with my notes and everything. I'm gonna go with Thunder as well. It's fun.
Denver?
I mean,
Okay.
yeah.
Vicky Whisker Biscuit, who's on a bed of lilacs and knows nothing about sports at all. Let's
A
see.
little
Thunder.
easy bit. No, I know a lot about sports and
Yeah.
trivias, but I'm just drawn to Nuggets right now, and I'm feeling really good about them. And something is telling me it's all about the Nuggets this time.
I'll tell you this: Nuggets up by 7 with 2:30 left in the game.
I had a hunch.
In overtime, and they're up by 7 now. They just stole the ball. So, and here they go. They shoot over to Jokic. Joker comes over, throws to his buddy over there, who shoots. Who throws to his buddy? He almost falls. Shoots. Yes, he makes it. Did they give him? Oh, the clock might have run out.
Don, are we gambling on a game that's playing right this second?
No,
Kinda.
It'll be Sunday.
It'll be Sunday though.
But they're playing now.
Ooh, that's close to see. He might have let it go before the shot clock went off. Let's get the refs over here. Let me see that again. Oh, they didn't give it to him because it's
Oh
still
my
up by
God. I
7.
get overtime and I'm not gonna get my overdone.
That's crazy.
Oh,
Oh, you gambled on this game, Hollywood Harry?
yep.
Who witnessed that?
109, 104.
You didn't put your money on the Nuggets?
Minute 56.
Not on the I do have the Nuggets plus 2.5 games in the series. So if they
Okay.
win this, I'm a winner.
I say you're doing good.
Yeah.
Ain't no thing.
Oh, they didn't count that basket, Don.
No, they didn't. And Jokic just threw one up and went in 111-104. I forgot a hockey game from tomorrow. Mary Jane, Washington Capitals versus.
Wait, we didn't finish.
Mhm.
Mary Jane was the only one to pick so far.
Yeah.
I think Monica Lopez picked
Monica
the
picked.
Thunder.
What about Vicky?
Nuggets, right? Or do we do a different one?
He took the Nuggets.
Yeah, that's what I thought. And then we went to Jack.
Jack got the Timberwolves, and
He's
now
not set yet.
OMG.
No, I haven't gone yet on the OKC game.
Okay, what do you think?
I'm banking on.
I think he's stalling until the game right now ends.
No, with Denver probably winning, I think OKC is good enough to match them. I'm going to take OKC. And there's no point spread, right?
No point spread.
Okay.
Oh, just Denver rebound 113-104, 45 seconds left.
I'm not going to win. Unbelievable. I get overtime and I still lose.
With two teams that have guys that score 60 regularly.
I know. God damn it, old man G. Oh my
Are you
God.
blaming old man G?
I'm not. He knows where I'm coming from.
All right, who do you like? Oklahoma City or Denver?
I'm taking OKC. Who did Jack take?
He's checked in with the Nuggets.
Okay. And old man G?
I think they're going to trade some shots here, so I think OKC is going to win this next one.
Okay.
They're up by 9 right now with 36 seconds left. So it looks like they're going to win this game and go up 2-1. They've got the ball. Gives it to Jokic. Hey, you say, why does everybody always want to stop me from playing? And he shoots 3, no good.
Have you ever had Jokic on as a guest, Don?
I don't believe they have.
Jimmy can talk to him about his horses.
He'd bring his brothers probably too.
Right. All right, bring the brothers.
You know who's the best one that brought his brothers, and his brothers were completely insane?
Alec Baldwin.
The Kronks.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Gronkowski.
Yeah, he was on the show, but he brought his brothers, and they came in a party bus.
You imagine
just
that,
like
Don?
on Family Guy.
You imagine his mother. She gave birth to 5 boys, all athletes, knuckleheads like him. I mean, you imagine dinner at the table at their house.
That sounds fun.
Oh, Hollywood Harry, I don't want to make a mistake. I don't know if I read Jack's pick from before.
Denver.
Yeah, that's correct.
And we're waiting on Old Man G. No, Old Man G picked.
Yes, I picked the Thunder as well.
And the Thunder just lost today's game, 113-104.
I think Denver's going to drag somebody into another 7-gamer.
Yeah.
All right, so we're in hockey now, Mary Jane. We got the Washington Capitals and the Carolina Hurricane.
I think there's more snow in Washington. Let's go with that. Because snow and ice go together.
Okay, you're going with by the snowfall.
Who did she take?
She took
Washington
over Carolina. Who do you like, Monica?
I'm gonna say Carolina.
Okay, let's go to Vicky Whisker Biscuit.
Well, I've been to Washington, so I'm going to pick that one.
Okay.
Oh.
All right. I can see the reasoning. All right.
Yeah.
Is Jack gotten his in? Oh, don't forget tonight. Shout out to Fraser's. We're on Fraser Smith's show tonight.
Sunday night.
Today's
Friday.
That's right.
Jack.
Go ahead, Omanji.
No, I was just going to say Jack picks the Capitals.
He picks the Capitals, so let's go to Harry.
Let's go Capitals.
This Washington team is pretty gritty. They
Mhm.
pulled out that last game. I gotta say, Ovechkin isn't done just yet, but I think Carolina overall is the better team. I'm taking the Hurricanes.
Okay, and what
Mm.
did you say, old man G?
I think I'll go with the Hurricanes as well.
Wow. Who did you pick, Mary Jane?
DC
Pick
Caps.
More
Washington.
snow.
Greg Riley said, "Good pick, Mary Jane."
Yes, snow equals ice. And then without ice, you can't have hockey.
That's an excellent point.
Thank you.
If there was no ice, it would be water, and it would be pointless to try and skate on that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Wouldn't even be able to
Okay,
swim.
this is another Sunday game. We're going back to the NBA. We've got the Cleveland Cavaliers and the Indiana Pacers. What do you think, Mary Jane?
Both terrible teams in terrible states. And I think you asked me this question before.
Yeah, Don.
This will be the fourth game they've played.
The Cavaliers and the
Cleveland
Indiana
Cavaliers,
Pacers.
Indiana Pacers.
Pacers stuff.
Why don't you wait and don't make everybody else say, "Oh, look at Vicky. She's on a bed of lilacs." Maybe I'll say exactly what she says.
Okay, let's go for the murderer.
Cleveland?
Yep.
Okay.
Cleveland.
Who is the murderer? Just out of
Yeah.
LeBron.
Okay.
Oh,
She's right. She's right again.
Let's go to Monica Lopez.
I got my pick here for Cleveland. Wrote it down, Cleveland.
Okay. Let's go to Vicky Whisker Biscuit and her book B is for Blumpkin. You redid it, didn't you?
Yeah, it's oh my god, you can't digitally remastered.
Ooh.
Mm.
Yeah. I think the Cavaliers. I like that name.
All right.
But all right, let me ask you this, though, Vicky.
Yeah.
Tell me something that Cavaliers rhymes with.
Pap smear.
Okay, let's go down to Jack has picked his team. Who do you think, Harry?
I don't know. Who did Jack take?
You just give me yours.
You're not allowed to copy Hollywood Harry.
Oh, right. I forgot. I will. I think the Cavs. Well, since I said Cavs would win 4-2, I got to take the Cavs.
Okay, that's what Jack took. What do you think, old man G?
I think the Cavaliers are going to get bounced in the second round again. I think they're going to lose this one. So
Ooh.
I think the Pacers are going to take this game.
Only one to take Indiana.
I believe in Benedict Mathurin.
Interesting. All right, let's go to Mary Jane for our last of the 6-pack, the final game. It'll be Sunday. It's NHL. The Toronto Maple Leafs versus the Florida Panthers.
This isn't even a competition. You said hockey, right?
Yes.
Yeah, go with the one with the more snow.
Mhm.
How are they going to even play in Florida?
Mm.
They got to do it indoors.
I had it. By the way, the head coach Mary Jane of
Yeah.
the Florida Panthers.
Yeah.
Me and him had a run-in with each other.
Oh, he was a terrible person then?
No, we just had a little beef at
What
one
was it-
point.
What was your run-in? What was it about?
When we had season tickets to the Coyotes and we were right behind the visiting bench. The game went to overtime. This is when Paul Maurice was the head coach of the Winnipeg Jets. I was right behind the visiting bench. And in that little crack of glass, you can say something and people will hear you on the bench. And it was going to overtime, and Paul, you have to write down the 3 guys you're going to have for a shootout to the referees. And Paul Maurice is writing it. And I said, "You're really going to go with those three stiffs? Those 3 stiffs?" He hands the guy, the referee, his scorecard of who's gonna have shoot. He turns around and looks at me, and I've got some shorts on that have like 30 different colors. He looks me up and down, Mary Jane. And then he looks at my shorts again. He says, nice shorts. And he turns around. And then they won the shootout. They beat us. So as soon as they beat us, he turned around, he looked right at me, and I had to give him the nod that he got me on that one. Paul Maurice. Straight
fun.
out of Toronto, Canada.
All right, so Mary Jane, who do you like there? Oh, you went with Toronto. Let's go to Mojo Yoga.
Looking at the. I'm gonna go with Toronto. Toronto again. Toronto.
Because it's cold there?
My gambling app says to pick Toronto. That's more or less.
What about Vicky Whisker Biscuit?
Did you say the team was called the Make Believes?
Maple.
The Maple Leaves. I want the Make Believes to win.
So you want Toronto?
Yeah,
Okay.
from the neighborhood of Make Believe.
I like that, Vicky. That was good.
Thank you. That's what I thought he said for real. I was like, wow, cool name.
What about Jack? What does Jack say? He isn't put it in there. Okay.
Not yet.
Let's go to Hollywood Harry.
But Jack says, "Oh my God, Harry, I remember you told me that story."
Yep. Don wasn't impressed though, apparently, I guess.
Why don't you call up Quinn and see if he could retweet that?
That's funny.
Was Quinn walking to Harry's house? Is that where he was
I
going?
don't know.
I will take
Want me to get him on?
No.
I will take my friend Paul Maurice and his Panthers.
Jack went with the Panthers too. How about you, old man G?
Well, as we all know, I have a standing Panther policy, so I have to go with the Maple Leafs.
Wait, Jack went with who?
The Panthers.
Okay. All right. And that will do it for the Mary Jane six pack.
And I know
Is that a ding donger calling you?
that was Brian Cosme. All right, so now what's becoming everybody's favorite part: lights on, lights off. This is where Harry is dealt a series of women that have a connection somewhat, some way, somehow. And Harry decides if he likes them and he would let them climb into bed with him, it's lights off. If he doesn't like him and, hey, why don't you move along, it's lights on. And here's your host of Lights Off, Lights On. This is Old Man G.
Yay!
This week we found a time machine and we're going back to the Baywatch.
Hold on.
Oh.
Hold on.
Mhm.
All right.
Old Man G, you got to come in with a little more excitement. Thanks to, and welcome to the Lights On, Lights Off. And today, okay, so try it again. So
I
here
thought
it
you
is.
just did that.
No, yeah, but it'd be best if you did it so we get the energy up. And here he is, your host, Old Man G.
Hey everybody, thanks for being here and welcome to Lights On, Lights Off.
I like it.
Okay, what's our first one there?
Well, this week we're going, like I said, we have found a time machine. We're going back to visit the ladies from Baywatch. So first up we have Donna D'Erico.
Donna D'Erico.
Oh.
For some reason, I think she is the second biggest star of that show. And I know that Harry is a star fucker for sure. He always likes to be in the limelight.
Nicole Eggert might have been a little higher up in the archives than her, I think. No?
I think so, but Donna D'Erico was on Baywatch Nights, and she had a pretty bigger role in that one.
Becky! Oh,
Baywatch
my,
is-
with the info.
It's my favorite show. I'm so excited about this.
Well,
Okay.
what a home run here then.
You know, she's still that hot. She's a vegan.
Oh.
So I'm going to say lights off here for Harry. Let's go to Mary Jane.
Wait, what did you say? You said lights off?
Lights off.
Okay.
I think that, I mean, it's Baywatch. They wouldn't put a girl on there that wasn't very, very pleasing.
That's what I'm saying.
So I'm gonna say lights off for every single one. There's boobs. They all got big boobs. They all got big boobs. They all got tiny little frames. They all have nice smiles. I
Mm.
think this time Hollywood Harry is gonna be a super whore and lights off for every single one of them.
Wow.
Okay, let's go to Monica Lopez.
That is some call.
And I mean, I'm looking at that 90s high cut bathing suit. It looks nice. It's got big, nice rack underneath. They all, like Virgin said, they all got big boobs. So I'm going to say lights off.
Okay, Vicky Whisker Biscuit, author of B is for Blumpkin.
Hey, I'm gonna agree with the ladies and say lights off because, like, look at her.
Yeah, all three of us.
Look at
The
that
other-
slingshot.
The other three of us. The other three ladies, pretty girls. Okay, so now we go to Old Man G.
I think I'll join everybody else and say lights off.
Wow, that's a clean sweep. Everybody says lights off, but what we say doesn't matter at all because the only voice that matters here is Hollywood Harry. Okay, so she comes in your room. What happens here, Hollywood Harry?
Well, Mary Jane, I liked your take for not just this one, but for all of them for the rest of the show. And I gotta say, I'm not gonna say that you're right, but I'm not gonna say that you're definitely wrong. I'm definitely saying you're not wrong
Thank you.
because that might be like, Vicky, you were right too. Like, I mean, even back in the day when that was on, her face, her hair didn't do it for me. It just didn't. But yeah, Vicky, you're right. Look at those hips into that ass, into that tight stomach. Fuck yeah, lights off.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, everybody was right except for
Fair, Mary Jane. That's fair, right?
Yeah, I
except
agree.
for Old Man Whisker Biscuit. Okay.
Oh, man.
Okay. Who is the next one, Old Man G?
Up next, we have Erica Aleniak.
Eric Aleniak?
Erica Aleniak.
Oh,
Mm.
wow. Wowie, wow.
Okay. I keep visualizing Harry's head rubbing against her crotch area. So I say lights off. Mary Jane?
I stand by it. Those eyes, they're piercing perfect. The lips, absolutely amazing. The boobs, bigger than anything else on her body. Tiny little frame and a bright red swimsuit that's ready to fall off.
Can I tell you
fall.
something? I heard she had a super hairy asshole and never did anything about it.
I like it. I like it a
Let's
lot.
go to Monica Lopez.
Yeah, I see, nice rack. And I'm done. I see Harry like right in that pocketbook area right there.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I like the pocket. Very beautiful. Look at those blue eyes. Lights off. Lights off.
Okay, let's go to Vicky Whisker Biscuit.
Yeah, I think he's gonna shut off those lights because she's the first Baywatch babe, and she was on E.T. in the frog dissecting scene, and she was on
What do you mean
cover
she was
of
the
Playboy.
first? She was the first what?
Because in the first season, she was like the main hot girl. There wasn't a bunch of hot girls on season
Pamela
1.
Anderson wasn't on the show yet?
No, she came in 2 or 3.
Mm.
Interesting. So she was the number one girl when they first started.
Yeah.
I can't not see her crotch area and think of Harry's head. Okay,
Yeah.
let's go to Old Man G. What do you think?
Again, I think this is pretty much a slam dunk on all these, so I'll say lights off too.
Okay, well, let's go to Hollywood Harry. Everybody said lights off again?
Yep.
Okay, so what is it, Harry?
First off, those breasts on a scale of 1 to 10 are a 30. They
Oh,
are
that's far superior to the 10.
unbelievable. They're unbelievable. Those tits are phenomenal. And on top of it, now, Vicky, see if you, I think you'll follow me here. I think with that hair the way it is, and Mary Jane commenting on the lips and the eyes and the way she's got that like hairdo,
Mm-hmm.
she's kinda dirty, but dirty in a good way. Lights are going off.
You like the dirty girl. I didn't
Bingo!
know. Okay, let's go back to Control Center in West Virginia. See who Old Man G's got next for us.
Up next in the time machine, we have Nicole Eggert. I believe Harry mentioned already.
Charles in Charge thing. Back in the day.
Yeah,
What
Alyssa
I-
Milano of Charles in Charge.
What I am kind of noticing about all the girls so far, I could see where people found them attractive. I'm going to say lights off on this one, too. Mary Jane?
I will say this. She has a healthier frame. She probably wouldn't have been cast in Baywatch except for she was on a previous show. But the tits are still huge. The hips are a little rounder. And I do not think the legs are too muscular. I think they're probably just the right muscular. And the face is absolutely adorable. Like I said before, all of them are lights off.
Okay, so we go to Monica Lopez. What's Monica vote on this one?
Yeah, I remember when she was on Charles in Charge. I thought she was so pretty, and then like she's petite. I remember she's still so pretty, and her breasts, look, that's perfect. It just feels, and she's really thick hair. It's real pretty. Lights off. It's gonna be lights off.
Okay, Vicky Whisker Biscuit, who lives in New Jersey and never sees any women that are attractive. What do you think of this one?
Yeah, that's Summer Quinn. She's great. You gotta love her. A great character.
Summer Quinn.
Yeah.
That's her name on the show.
Whoa,
Quinn does it again.
he sure does. Okay, let's go to Old Man G. What do you think?
I think this one is definitely a lights off for Harry.
Wow, it's almost like this was, let's go to Harry. This is all that matters. But it looks like Mary Jane might have been right from the very start.
Yeah. Well, again, speaking of Charles in Charge, I was a huge fan. I watched every episode. Willie Ames was great as Buddy. And Nicole was great too, and I watched it mainly because of her. She always turned me on. And nowadays, I think she weighs like 300 pounds. But aside from that, back in the day, oh fuck yeah, over and over, fuck yeah, lights are off for a long time.
This is a time machine edition, so remember. So we went back right after that picture was taken.
Right.
Okay,
Fuck yeah.
So
What
did
a
you
body.
Did you say lights off?
What a body. Yeah.
Okay, so far,
Vicky, you agree? What a body?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
but you got to remember, she lives in New Jersey. She's never seen an attractive girl before.
Jersey girls are the best kind of girls.
Who said that?
My mother.
Bruce Springsteen said something about that too.
Yeah. I love that's one of my favorite songs by him, Don.
I love that song.
All it does is confuse me.
Charles in Charge of a
Where are we?
date
Are we on
and
the?
a
Are we on the
night.
last one? Old man.
I love
G?
the Charles in Charge song.
I did too. I loved it.
I
I love the Growing Pain song too, didn't you?
I don't know that one.
Oh, you got to look it up. It's great.
Old man G.
Yes, we're on number 4.
For number 4. Okay, let's see who we got here.
And at number 4, we have the Titan, one of the Titans of TNA, Pamela Anderson.
Mhm.
He's not saying no to this. Lights off. Mary Jane.
I stand by my my statement.
Yeah.
Monica.
Yeah, I've seen her. I remember back in the 90s. I remember her waist being like this small. She's so tiny, and she's got big. Yeah, she's lights off, big racks. So yeah, of course.
I remember I remember seeing her at Pauly Shore's birthday party when Pauly Shore was, and I saw hanging out with her, and I think when they originally met was who's the guy from Motley Crue?
Tommy Lee.
Tommy Lee.
Tommy Lee. Yeah, they
Can-
were there. So,
Wow, that's so cool.
Can I tell you my Pamela Anderson story real quick, guys? Real quick.
sure.
Yeah.
It was 1993. I was just moved to Vegas. I had lived there for a few months, and a friend of mine's cousin, my cousin's friend, got me a job working security. So the Hard Rock Casino was opening up, and there was a bunch of celebrities there, and he was there with Pamela Anderson. She was wearing a pink dress, looked fucking phenomenal. No bra, tits, nipples bulging out, fucking looked spectacular. And he's there, and he's arguing with a guy, a pit boss, because he wants to put $100 chip or $200 in chips on the green, and they wouldn't let him. So Tommy Lee's getting all upset, and he's drinking, and he's right next to him. But then all of a sudden, I start smelling something. I smell something, and I smell something that's god awful, awful. And I'm smelling it, and I don't know, where's it coming from? It smelled just like on a hot summer's day, like a dog had just taken a fucking monster shit, and it reeks of dog shit. And the person who smelled and reeked of dog shit was Tommy Lee. He was gross. He smelled like rotten ass, and she was all over him still. He
Now, I have a
reeked.
question.
He reeked so bad.
Did he potty his pants to get his way to put the chip down?
I think he was on tons of drugs, tons of coke. He shit his pants. He fucking reeked like dog shit.
Vicky, what do you think?
And she will look spectacular. And she's all over him.
Yeah, of course
What-
he's gonna put the lights off with Pam. That's the queen
Okay,
Maybe
well,
of the universe.
now it's to see if she wins. If Pamela Anderson is in this elite group, let's go to Hollywood Harry. What do you think? Lights on or lights off?
I mean, Mary Jane, where do you start? You know what I'm saying?
I agree. I said you can't say no to any of them. It's
I
like you're a
mean-
whore tonight.
You got to, it's just, I mean, the tits are unbelievable. And I like little little tiny bodies. Oh, yeah, definitely. Lights off.
Did you talk to her?
No, not really. No, didn't. But I couldn't believe what I was smelling. I was in awe. I was in shock. By the way, that night too, I saw Dean Cain. I saw him blow about 5,000 in blackjack in about 5 minutes. He was getting smoked.
Uh,
All right, you ready for
Superman could not read the cards that night.
All right, you ready to go to the last person?
yes,
Yep.
we are. We have a special connection with this last one because this last one was in the movie Basketball, whose Quinn's father worked on.
Great movie, by the way. Great movie.
Yasmin Bleeth. Yeah, it is a great movie.
Yasmin Bleeth.
God, I don't know. If there is one he would say no to, it would be this one, but I still think lights off. Mary Jane?
Oh man, G, do you have a backup picture for this one?
No, I didn't pick any backup pictures from Baywatch. I can grab one though if you want.
It's not really that necessary.
She's like 300 pounds now. That's for sure. I know that.
Don't pick on her.
I'm just saying I know we dated back, but I'm just saying.
Mhm.
I'm gonna stick to my not gonna say no to all of them. Lights off. The boobs, huge. The hips, good.
Are the boobs huge? I don't know. Are they? I
They
don't know.
are. They
Hmm.
are. They're just as big
Those
as
are E's.
Look at how
Yeah.
tiny. Look at how tiny her shoulder bone and her bicep is compared to those boobs.
I'm not seeing it. Maybe. Yeah. That could be the suit, though. That could be the
Yeah.
suit pumping up the boobs.
No, zoom in, old man G. We need to see just the boobs.
Is that the
Pretty big.
suit doing it?
Hang on just a second. I'm trying to get another picture real quick.
Oh, we're getting a backup picture, Hollywood Harry.
'Cause that could be very deceiving on how big they really are.
I'm
No,
trying to find
I-
one that's big enough to look at. Like,
I
Got all
can
of her-
see the boobs. You cannot. She would not be allowed on there if she wasn't at least a double D, Hollywood Harry.
He's not going to turn her down, so it doesn't matter.
Well, no, but later on, the girls here know about the show. Later on, when what's his name, Hasselhoff got in on it.
Mhm.
He had that other blonde who was his assistant, kind of, and she had small boobs.
Neely Capshaw, Gina Lee Nolan. No, I forget who had small.
Who's the one from? Oh, shoot.
Oh,
the
California,
woman that played
the
woman
show
that
that from
Alexandra Paul?
California Dreams.
the one that played Jane Hathaway on the Beverly Hillbillies.
Alexandra Paul has small boobs, but she was more of like an athlete.
Yeah.
Okay, so did everybody vote? Old man
No.
G, did you vote?
no, not yet. I was getting another
Requested
picture.
a backup picture or zoom in on the boobs.
I just don't like the fact these girls are being objectified.
Right?
Oh, there we go.
She's hot.
Wow.
You can't complain about that, Hollywood Harry. Lights off for all of them.
She's the hot brunette.
Let me see that picture.
What did Monica say? Monica.
I'm gonna go with lights off on this one. I don't know. I mean, her breasts don't look that big in this one here, but
Yeah.
I know they're big because I've seen her in other things.
Vicky
Another-
Whisker Biscuit, what do you think?
I think lights off. How can you resist?
Okay, let's go to Hollywood Harry.
Look at her eyes.
Well, I think you can resist a little, Vicky, because back on the show, she just didn't do it for me at all. And I know we're dating back, but I know what she's eventually turned into. She let herself go. It's a turnoff for me, even though we're dating back to that time. I'm
You just
still
can't
saying
forget
no.
it.
Still saying no.
Oh,
Lights
the
on,
lights are
lights
on.
on.
Lights on. She never did it for
Caroline
me.
Wow.
And her acting was terrible.
Well, let's see. Does anybody have any social media to give out? Vicky Whisker Biscuit, the author of the book B is for Blumpkin. Do you have
Yeah,
any-
you can find me on Instagram, Vicky_Whisker Biscuit.
Monica Lopez.
You can find me at Mojo Yoga on Instagram.
Nice.
There you go. Mary Jane.
A with the circle, THESMOKINGMARYJANE.
Mhm.
And I think Hollywood Harry lied in his last pick just to be obstinate.
I think so too. I mean, come on.
I think so too.
He's no John Travolta.
Don said Don said at the beginning, he said, I don't know if there's one that it would be no, it would be this one.
I thought maybe Erica.
Did you give out your stuff? Mojo?
No.
Yeah. How about you?
Yeah.
On Twitter or X at AAO Harry. I am at the Ringer podcast, Against All Odds with Cousin Sal. Check it out at theringer.com. Against All Odds with Cousin Sal twice a week, and on FanDuel TV every Friday we're giving out picks. We gave out picks today on FanDuel TV. If your local cable provider has it, check us out. It's Cousin Sal's winning weekend.
And
Ooh.
Hollywood Harry has resigned from giving out different picks of the same game on different shows just so he's not wrong everywhere. Am
I
right
have
on that?
said that. Yep. Yes.
Don, would you like me to give your social media?
Could you please?
Okay, Dawn is at A with the circle. Simply Dawn 1, the number. Everywhere except for Cameo, he's Don Barris, and Facebook, he's Don Barris. If you'd like to contribute to his t-shirt world record, please send 2 XLTs to Don Barris, 7190 Sunset Boulevard, number 153, Los Angeles, California, 90046. And you're at the Comedy Store tonight at midnight. Is that correct?
Yes. I just wondered why during my time that I'm getting my stuff pushed out there, I watch Harry. He acts so uninterested. And he's the guy that's having everybody, hey, did you retweet me? I've done that. He doesn't even tweet out the ad for
Did you
tonight's
send him the
show.
artwork?
Yes, I did.
Okay, well, maybe he's upset because you're in the main room tonight and he's not.
Oh.
Ooh.
Maybe he's upset because at one point Vicky Whisker Biscuit had an affair with John Travolta.
Boy.
Yes.
Is that true?
Yes, it is.
Congratulations.
Where did this take place? What town?
It was when he was filming Urban Cowboy, and I was an extra. And
Oh,
Are you trying to show him you're not wearing pants?
no, my foot, my foot hurts. I got
that's when he was super thin.
I know. So you can imagine the
Oh,
mechanical
my.
bull.
Right.
Yeah, those were good times. Yeah, Look Who's Talking, like that era, we were hooking up. But we're good friends now. Nothing crazy.
I'll bet
Oh,
you're
right.
not. I'll bet you're
So-
not.
So
You know what's going
if I
on.
have the movie correct, did he have to practice slapping women around on you before he took his takes?
No, he was. Wait, did he slap women? I know, like Sissy
In
was
the movie Urban Cowboy, he
the other guy
slapped
was
Deborah
the woman
Winger.
beater.
By the way, did you know Deborah Winger was a waitress at the Comedy Store when she got
Oh,
that movie?
Is that Sissy?
I
Was
don't
that
know.
how she learned to take a good hit?
Or did he slap her in no.
No, John doesn't hit her. It's the other guy that she dates when they break up.
I
Well,
watched
anyway,
Staying Alive the other day. That is one heck of a movie. He was
I
great.
never saw that.
Oh, it's great.
Staying Alive or the first one? Is Staying Alive Saturday
No,
Night
Staying
Fever?
Alive.
Saturday
Yeah,
Night
Staying Alive.
Fever. You saw that or Staying Alive?
Staying Alive when he is in the play.
That's I don't know if I've ever seen it, but that's the one that
So
the
good.
director is Sylvester Stallone,
Oh, I love Sylvester Stallone.
and that's where Frank Stallone had
No,
the big.
Frank Stallone is Stallone's in it. Sylvester when they're he's walking in the street.
But I said he directed it,
Oh yeah.
but that was the one that Frank Stallone had his big hit
Right.
song "Far From Over."
Love that song.
Well, anyway, it was really fun having
Everyone
here.
give their social media.
Everybody. Oh no, Old Man G has not.
Nope. You can find me here on Twitch at oldmang_gaming and then on YouTube at oldman_g. And I have a podcast that's got a few episodes out. It's every.thing.after. It's me and my buddy, and we're doing some pop culture stuff. So check it out. It's on Spotify and iTunes and stuff.
Wow. So Harry,
Yeah.
Hold on, Hollywood Harry's doing his accounting.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
what are you doing, Harry?
Nothing. Ready to pass out.
Say goodbye to your lovely wife from us.
I will.
Bye,
Yes,
Monica. Bye, Vicky Whisker.
Ladies, it's been a blast.
Bye, everybody.
Everyone, thank you.